Yeah, baby.
Kick off, shoot, jump on the job. And listen to the jam master as he starts to rock. His name is Jay, and he's on his way to be the best DJ in the US of A.
What's up, YouTube? Classic 1333 coming to you live with a Raw review. It's probably not going to be a more detailed Raw review with moves and stuff, but I'm going to try to cram it into one video. So, today's show brought to you by two things. Speed Stick, that's right, speed kills bad odors. And by Spritzer Root Beer, delicious root beer that costs $3 where I work. And of course, Classic 1333 napkin dispensers, which can be available at the Wrestling Revolution website. I'll put the link in the description box. So we start the show off with a Vince McMahon promo. He comes out and basically compares Bret Hart to chewing gum, how he chewed it up and then spit it out when it was nasty and blah blah blah. And then Undertaker comes out and is coming out to answer Shawn Michaels' challenge, and then Undertaker actually calls McMahon a coward, and McMahon's like I disagree with you, but this is your time. He's all afraid of the Undertaker. And then Shawn Michaels comes out, and basically with this promo, the Undertaker says no to wrestling him at WrestleMania. He wants to do it tonight. Shawn Michaels says no because he wants to do it at WrestleMania, so it means something. So basically, the Undertaker says you have to win the Royal Rumble, and then I have to keep my world title at Royal Rumble, and then at WrestleMania, that's the only way you'll have a match against me. So it's kind of like their thing with that tonight. So then we go to our first matchup. We have Sheamus versus Evan Bourne. Evan Bourne was already in the ring, so you can just tell, no chance in heck of winning, because most of the time, when the guys are already in the ring, when the next guy's coming out, they don't win. So, I was kind of pissed off about this matchup, because, again, it was pretty much like another 2-3 minute, basically a squash match. Bourne got, a near fall pin, with the jumping knees off the top rope move. But Sheamus won. Orton was watching the match at ringside, and then he came in the ring, and then Sheamus just kind of grabbed the title and just kind of posed with it, kind of saying I'm the champion, you're not, you suck. So Sheamus wins the matchup. Again, I don't like the whole burial of Evan Bourne. They could do more with him. Makes me mad. Next matchup, we had Jack Swagger versus Mark Henry, and another All-American times 2 more Americans. Over the top rope challenge, and basically Jack Swagger wanted Santino Marella to come out, and then Santino came out and said that he was hosting some kind of Don Johnson fan club thing, something stupid. So Mark Henry comes out instead, and Henry pretty much throws Swagger over the top rope in a minute or two. So I didn't like that. Again, this is more burial of Swagger. Swagger's not going to win the Royal Rumble, but, it could have been nice if they made him maybe look somewhat credible. What they could have did, maybe even with this, was maybe have, Swagger, come out or something, and then have him challenge, Santino again, and then Santino could have said no. But, I don't know, Carlito or Primo could have came out, and then Swagger could have chucked them out. And be then Swagger could have bragged about it, then Henry could have came out and thrown him out. Because then, Swagger wouldn't have looked so weak, and Henry would have looked strong for the Rumble. Because he's a big guy, so he always looks strong for it. It'll take 10 guys to throw him out, or it'll take a main eventer for Shawn Michaels to super kick him out of the match. So next we had a John Heater, Don Johnson promo. I don't know, they were talking about Raw, and then Miz comes out, and Heater says Miz is a huge friend of his, and then I don't know, Miz was talking about, MVP, and then MVP comes out and says he's going to go down there and throw them both out of the ring. Miz was talking about, I guess, being entered in the Royal Rumble thanks to Heater. So MVP says, I'm going to go down and throw both you guys out. And then Big Show comes out and knocks out MVP. So next match we have John Cena and Kofi Kingston versus The Legacy. This was a good matchup. 10-minute matchup. Cena and Kofi won the matchup. Basically, let's see. I remember there was like a blind tag in the matchup. I think he had an FU on Cody Rhodes, then DiBiase broke up the pinfall, then Cena wound up, or Kofi blind tagged Cena, then hit a crossbody on Cody and pinned him. So that was a good matchup. I don't think I'd really change much of the booking on this. It was basically Cena and Kofi getting revenge on Legacy for last week interfering in the number one contender match. So Legacy didn't really look weak in the match either. I don't think they had a lot of offense, so I was fine with that match. Next, we had Gail Kim and Eve versus Maurice and Alicia Fox in the 4-minute matchup. So it's kind of like they took the two Divas matches a couple weeks ago that were 2 minutes and combined it into like one 4-minute matchup on here. So there was some okay offense in the matchup. Like there was some nice backbreakers by Maurice and Alicia Fox, and then Gail Kim had a nice missile drop kick. Eve botched the drop kick in the matchup on Alicia Fox. Like she missed her the first time, but then she did it the second time to kind of make up for it. And then Alicia Fox wound up tapping out to a cross arm breaker move from Eve from the top rope or something. So it was okay. Okay, Divas matchup. Next we had Randy Orton versus Chris Masters. And another short matchup that could have gone a little bit longer. Like what was cool in this matchup was like Masters had like the Master Lock on Randy Orton for about a minute or so. And, we're all thinking Orton's going to, pass out or tap out or something. And then Orton just, barely makes it to the bottom rope. So then, Masters is ready to get him back in the ring again. And then Orton just hits an RKO on him and pins him. So Randy Orton wins that. And then after the matchup, Sheamus attacks Orton with a lethal pump kick and knocks him out. So, it's kind of funny how this pump kick has been such a huge, devastating kick in WWE, over the years. It was originated by Steve Blackman. Steve Blackman used to use that for a finisher. And then I think eventually, A-Train started using the kick. And then eventually, Mike Knox started using it. Now Sheamus uses it. So it's amazing how Steve Blackman kind of started it all for that.
That is something I already knew.
So, and then we go to our main event. We have DX and Hornswoggle versus The Miz, Big Show, and John Heater. This match was okay, I guess. It was kind of crappy for a main event, I think. But DX and Hornswoggle win. Shawn Michaels hit a Sweet Chin Music on Big Show, and this was after Triple H had clocked Heater and knocked him out with a punch or something, and Big Show falls on Heater. Then Hornswoggle gets a tag in and does a tadpole splash on top of Big Show, crushing Heater, and then pins Heater, and then DX wins, and everyone's happy. The ending of the show was kind of cool, though. Triple H had been trying to talk to Michaels all night, basically saying, you're going to have to find another way to fight Undertaker because I'm going to be in the Royal Rumble, and I want to win and go on to WrestleMania. So then about that point when he says that, Cena comes out and says that, he wants, the last time he was in a Rumble, he won the thing, and he wants to do it again. And then Big Show gets in the ring. And then, I don't really remember what happened here. I think Cena clotheslined Big Show out, and then I think DX tossed Cena over, and then Shawn Michaels got thrown over by Triple H or something. So, just kind of showing, Triple H being dominant. So yeah, that was a brief Rumble or Raw review. I don't know. My throat's kind of sore, and I didn't really want to go into too much detail. And hopefully this was under 10 minutes, so I'll catch you guys later. I'm going to enjoy my fish that's finishing cooking in the oven. So, catch you guys later. Peace.